The Isaiah Factor Uncensored starts right now.
And welcome to The Factor Uncensored. As the clock ticks down to 10:59, pressure is rising on United States citizens, officials, and immigrants coming into the country. Title 42 is set to expire in under 30 minutes. It gets rid of the COVID-era policy that blocks immigrants from coming into the country or being heard by a judge for immigration status. Now, with 42 over, they can be heard by a judge, and why they should be allowed into the country if they're trying to escape a dangerous country. As a result, multiple sectors across the border have been overpopulated for days as immigrants wait to get into the United States. Tonight, Democrat strategist Dallas Jones and Republican commentator Angela Box debate on the end of the expulsion that started during Trump's presidency. So, Angela, when you take a look at this situation, how did we get here? We are about to be overwhelmed, and everyone says that, Democrats and Republicans. But how did we get here?
Well, never fear. Our peepaw in chief is working with the crackerjack border czar, Kamala Harris, in between setting up more LLCs for his crime family to launder money through. But in all seriousness, at this point, only a hardened Democrat partisan could look at what's going on in this country, and the open border is a big, huge problem, part of it, over the last 3 years of what this administration has done, and conclude anything other than Democrats are trying to destroy this country from within. 100%, that is what's happening. And it is ironic that Joe Biden, who said they would never do anything that Trump suggested at all, is now going back to the remain in Mexico policy, so as it's called, where people, if you're coming from another country, you have to seek asylum in the next country you hit. You cannot just waltz your way in like all of these illegal aliens are doing. And it is such a slap in the face, because this administration, we had 2 weeks ago a whistleblower come forward to talk about the absolutely horrific conditions on the border and what she is seeing, that this administration is aiding and abetting child sex trafficking, human trafficking, and the like. They've lost 20,000 unaccompanied minors.
Let's bring Dallas in really quick. So, Dallas, yesterday when we first address this issue, we had Democrats saying that the Biden administration made it difficult by putting that extra step saying you have to take or try to get asylum in another country before coming here. Is she wrong about that?
No, she's not wrong at all. She's not wrong that what we have is really a humanitarian crisis on our border that is actually filtering up. As we have towns in the north that are preparing for what will be almost triple of what daily crossings in the border look like. Now, as a result, you know, it's going to strain ultimately our economy, housing. These people, as they seek asylum, they can't actually work and contribute. So it is a crisis. And yes, there have been both sides of the aisle that have said that this particular issue has been a fumble for this White House, and that you see, Angela, we're able to be objective and not just spit talking points. That it has been a problem for the Biden-Harris administration to get a handle on what is happening at the border, and that we are now facing an issue that is going to ripple across the country. Not only is it a problem for us domestically, but it is a great problem for those that are trying to cross the border to be able to receive health care. I mean, these are people that have taken long, dangerous journeys that need to be treated. Can our towns treat them properly? And so it's a problem on both sides.
And Angela, let's talk about this. What do we need to do to address this from your perspective as a conservative?
Build the border wall, number one. Expel all migrants that have taken advantage of this weak criminal administration by breaking into our country. Get them all out, round them all up, and send them back to where they belong. They should not be here.
So do you see any path at all to citizenship?
Absolutely not. It is a slap in the face to people who come here legally. We have a Democrat, RFK Jr. saying
no, I'm sorry, and I don't think you heard me, because you said people come here legally. I said, is there a path to citizenship, which means legally?
For those people, hell no. No.
Wait.
No. If you are an
when you say
illegal
those
alien,
people, what are you talking about?
Illegal aliens.
But I'm
whose
saying,
first act is to break into the United States of America.
And hear me out. I'm saying, is there a path to those who may be coming to this country before they get here? They're not illegal aliens. They're migrants trying to get in. But do you see a path forward for those individuals?
Sure, we can go back to sanity and have a border system that you enter at a port of entry, which we had for, ever since our country was founded up until about 8 years ago, when Barack Obama promised fundamental transformation. And open borders is a big part of the globalist fundamental transformation.
And he faced criticism from our party for being called the porter-in-chief. You all were supposed to have 4 years to build a wall, and you're saying that's the solution, and it didn't happen.
Democrat
and so at the end of the day, look, people's lives are on the line, Angela.
Oh my God.
And again, you want to talk about criminalization of Joe Biden's family? This is not what we're talking about.
I mean, I know the media isn't talking about it, but I created another LLC. I'm going to launder some money too.
We'll see you both next time.